welcome to my channel. We're going to do a little tour here, a little different than my normal open house tours. This is more of a work in progress, unfinished, abandoned. It's basically maybe taking you on a tour through builds that I've done in the past. I kind of gave up on the property and just moved on to something else. So this one is at Egret Tours Marina. I like these walls. They're easy as a fortification wall, to just lay in. And so I did that around the property to really close it in, which then got me on the idea as you come in through this main entrance here, which isn't exactly closed by a gate. I was going to put a bunch of turrets, a guard area in these bus shelter things. I think they work well for guard stations. So that was going to be heavily fortified there. But as you come in, my idea, my concept was to have this, my home residence, massive house over there. But over here was going to be like a free trade market for people passing through. And that was going to be the last stage of the construction, which never happened because, like I said, just got too big. As usual, usually get a little too ambitious with the builds, and next thing I know, I'm filling up my build limit or maxing out. Let me give you a little tour here. So like I said, this was going to be open market area here. Let's go over here first, which would lead to kind of like a power armor workstation garage where maybe you could have your power armor worked on, custom attachments thrown on there or whatnot. So this was going to be the big power armor garage here. Has like a little back area here for other various projects. Place for the dog, nice little dog yard here. And so if the market was here, this up here was going to be a security complex which would be in charge of all the security around here, maybe some jail cells and whatnot. So you come up here and that would lead to the top level here, which was going to have some guard stations here. And I was going to build all the accommodations, all the beds, all the rooms, everything you would need for security, to stay and live here. At one point, I had stairs going down here to this other level. Like I said, I didn't finish all this, so this room up in here was going to be like the security office. And I'm not sure why. I think maybe the stairs came all the way out here. Anyways, I never finished that, so that's that. I have all these turrets in the ground because when I do build up, when I get attacked, I will get enemies spawning underneath the floor. And they just get stuck there forever and they never get killed, and it's a real hassle. Then I have to scrap and tear apart the house or the build to try and kill these enemies. So I throw turrets which shoot through all the walls here if anyone spawns on the ground. So if you can, sometimes throwing turrets under the floor isn't a bad idea. So as you come in just off the market, would be these stairs that lead down to this nice little water entrance. You can wade out to the edge here, but also a place to dock your boat or anyone coming in maybe via the water to head to the market or just to stop by and say hi. So we have a little dock along the side there and the stairs leading up to the garage area, the property yard. And also the way over here to the garden area where all the food would be grown. And I was contemplating maybe making this into a greenhouse type thing, but I kind of like it as just an open garden. And I would eventually assign settlers to grow there, like this one who's decided to take a swim in the middle of our tour. Okay, let's head back to the house. And this would be more the private residence back here, which was going to have a pathway connecting here, right here through the side, or out through the garage here. Which also too, here in the garage you have a bed, slight residence for the person running the Power Armor garage here. So people come in, make their appointments, have their Power Armor worked on and whatnot. So anyway, so back to this. So we head out here, we head up the stairs. There's that side yard there. There's another security walkway. We'll get to that later. And this is the pathway, the bridge over the water to the main residence. And as you come in, there's the foyer. And wanted to make a very wide open concept house, I guess you would say. More modern, pre-war modern, I guess you would say. Nice living room with a glass window view of the Power Armor, your personal Power Armor workstation area. So you can look down, see the progress, or close the blinds if they did work as I walk across the coffee table. And entertainment area. So if people came over, you could all hang out here. You got the bar with beverages, got the pool table, and a nice view of the property and what would have been the market area there, which would have been really cool at night, I think, with all the lights. A little night market. Nuka-Cola feature wall here. Got to have your king chair. And off to here is your little med bay, medical area, in case you have any on-site injuries or whatnot. And that as well has a full floor-to-ceiling window that overlooks the work area down below. So why don't we go downstairs and check that out first. So we'll come down here, and obviously lots of storage room, lots of extra storage here. Kind of a main office area for maybe a head mechanic that is kind of in charge of all this area down here. That office also has a view of the work area. More storage here. Can never get enough vault suits. I always use these boxes. I know it says Vault Suit, but I like the Vault Tech logo, and I always feel, in my case, that it's just boxes of various Vault Tech supplies of all kinds. Parts, food maybe, other clothing, who knows. I made this build a while ago. This was actually before I was able to get the mod that had the wireless power that made it possible to not have to run wires, cables, conduit, and all that to power your settlement. This settlement was built before that, so I did have to run power and conduit to power everything, which is a real pain, especially if you ever decide to scrap your settlement and start over. Having to delete or scrap all these conduits and wires is a real pain, but this too has a nice tall floor-to-ceiling window overlooking the water here, which I thought was cool. And your main Power Armor workstation here, right here in the middle. Various computer and tech run in your lab. You got your chem station here. You got armor workstation here. And this was going to be the weapons. I believe I was going to merge into this countertop, this cafe countertop, a weapons workbench thing. So you could work on your weapons there. So you'd have all your workstations here down below. And off to here, more computer tech, as well as another storage room for more supplies, ammunition, water, more Vault440 stuff. This access door, which will lead us down to this area, which would have a flooded basement area. That's probably not too good, right? Having a generator submerged in water, but for some reason it's still working and things have not blown up or shorted out. And no one's been electrocuted yet, so that's a good thing. So that's the, and I almost forgot about this. This has an escape area or an entrance. And if you needed to, you can swim out and under and out. So that's an option if you need to. You can swim in, up through here, and in. Which is why I put all the bubble turrets there. So little last minute weapons, security measure in case someone did find that secret entrance there. But for the most part, I don't think most people will. So that's the basement service area. So I think is kind of cool. I'd like to work on my armor down here. So let's head back upstairs. Back to the main level. Area here. Jukebox. So I had more plans for the living room. I don't know if I will ever finish this, but I have new furniture options, new, you know, things of clutter, things like that I could add to really add to a lived-in lore look. But for now, this is pretty basic, just kind of where I wanted to lay things out. So that's that. So let's go to the second floor here. This would be the arcade room, entertainment area as well, which is a really cool area at night. Arcades are always cool at night, right? With all the lighting and that kind of stuff. So it has all the games you would want. Nuka Girl statue there, robotic, and nice view of the garden area. And of course, at night, as you're having your drink, you would be able to see the night market there, if that was ever finished. So, also on this floor, you have your chair here, control area. Nice little lounge area here as well, another one. And this is fitness area, and keep in shape. Big entertainment center here. All your food, protein beverages, Nuka-Cola fridge, lots of storage, and laundry, full laundry area, which also leads out to the patio, which is another relaxing area here. So a nice view of the water, the bridge. And just off your gym and laundry area would be a living space or bedroom. Not necessarily the main bedroom, but say a guest bedroom. And that also comes with a full bath. Shower, sink, toilet, got the bed. Entertainment center there, nice view of the garage, entrance bridge, and once again, the front yard and the market area. Also comes with your own security office, weapons room, armor, little stash area. Not necessarily hidden, but in your room. So that's pretty much the second floor. We'll head up to the third floor, which I was thinking was the main living area. Once again, another nice view, floor to ceiling window. As you come in, Nice kitchen. Little Nuka-Cola booth there. Full kitchen. Entertainment area here with a full skylight. Let in some light during the day and see the stars if it's clear enough at night, which is kind of cool. This has made this to look more like a built-in L-style couch with this table merged in there, which I thought was kind of a cool one piece of furniture. And this would lead off into your main office, which would also have its own slight bathroom here, which would be closed off with the curtains. No door, because this is your main residence, so you don't necessarily need to close it off. But as you come in, office, main desk. Magazine comic rack there. Once again, amazing view. Third level now, so you got a really good view of front yard area. So that is the office. And just off the entertainment area here is another patio. This would be your main residence patio, your own personal patio, complete with a full double grill barbecue and outdoor stove. You know, everything you would need to cook up whatever you wanted. Have a barbecue outside. Nice little area to hang out. And once again, this is a really nice view, nice at night. And just over here would be the main bedroom, which is a little plain now. Had more ideas for bookshelves and more clutter, more lived-in look. Your own personal library here. A nice corner view of the property. So that is a pretty good look at the interior here. When you say we go down and we take a little tour of the outside, more of the details there. Got here the main level here. It's getting a little foggy, so maybe we'll take a little nap and clear things up real quick. I'll go to my makeshift nap bed. Okay, got rid of the fog. A little bit overcast, but that's okay, it'll still work. Okay, so like I said, this would be the Power Armor work garage for servicing and making a few extra caps. Let's go over here back to the security area. This would be a locked gate at some point. Come up here, and this little walkway here not only is a good vantage point for any attackers coming, this would also be a lookout station here, which I think I was considering making like a covered area, maybe even a place for a security person to actually stay. So a bed, you know, limited amenities there, but you know, something that they could maybe stay a day or two. So there's a view of the house from the back. Was experimenting with some odd architectural concept ideas of overhanging decks and patios, which I think are kind of cool here. Once again, you can see all the wiring and conduit that was needed to power all this. So let's go out here on the outside, take a little view of the wall. This doesn't look too clean here because I had to double up the walls. As you see, my overkill with turrets. Once again, I just throw a ton of these because this property was always getting attacked, and I just wanted to build. I didn't want to have to go start killing super mutants or raiders non-stop. So I threw those out there. As I said, this is not exactly finished. It is and it's not. It's somewhat finished as far as the actual structure. It's just laying in some more furniture, maybe some more clutter to make it more lived in. I'd really love to do this market. My build limit is maxed. I kind of gave up on this property, which is unfortunate because I think it would have been really cool to have this outdoor market. And I still want to do that. In fact, I did another build here at the same location that was just a market. And that turned out really cool. In fact, let me load that up and I'll show you here. But what happened with that is I rearranged my load order for some reason, and it totally jacked up my build. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing with the mods. Load order, all of that. I'm guessing. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that know a lot about the mods. I wish I knew that at the time. I'm still learning stuff every day. So it is what it is. Okay, so here we are, and here is the entrance to this old build. All right here, it's completely missing the roadways. I once again, that was a real pain too, as I laid down all these sanctuary roads that come with the pre-war sanctuary, and that just gave it a really cool look. And it's hard to tell, but you can see everything is floating. All the floors, half these walls are missing, roof is missing. This shack, this just showed up out of nowhere, so that used to not be there at all. And this was this open little town area that wound through. Comic stores totally destroyed. Just drops off into the water. At least this guy is taking his job serious. He's still working the. See if we can get over there. He's still working the weapon shop, which also too has a lot of walls out of nowhere. This was the main residence, which had an elevator, which would lead you up to third floor, which would be the main living area. At least that's what the idea would be. All the windows are gone. Same with the diner restaurant. All this here too was walls. This was a house here. So a lot of work went into this build. Even the little corner arcade here. Looks like the donut shop pretty much, well, some of it's messed up. Nothing like getting dressed up for work. So I gave up because there's no way I was going to add those floors and walls back in. It was just too much time. So my advice is do not rearrange your load order and do not delete mods in the middle of a build. I don't advise that at all. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tour of this unfinished property, almost finished. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw or you want to see more, definitely give a thumbs up. And until next time.